And the reason you programmed your mind to expect success. You became the kind of person who attracts it. The world does not give you what you want. It gives you what you expect and what you believe you deserve. So starting today, commit to this belief. My mind is a magnet for success and positivity. Say it every morning. Say it when self-doubt tries to creep in. Say it until it becomes your reality. Because once you fully believe it, you will start living it. Number 4, I act with confidence, even when I feel fear. Fear is what stops most people from living the life they truly want. It keeps them stuck, overthinking every decision, waiting for the perfect moment, hesitating instead of taking action. Fear whispers in their ears, what if you fail? What will people think? You're not ready. And without realizing it, they believe these lies. They let fear control them. They let it dictate their choices, their actions, and ultimately their future. But what if you could break free? What if you stopped waiting to feel confident and started acting with confidence?
Rise and shine, dreamers. Happy Tuesday. Good morning. Good morning. Hope you've all had a fantastic start to the day so far. And here is today's topic. We're getting into the 9 principles to really go ahead and develop the leader within. So this is straight from John C. Maxwell, a fantastic topic. This is a good one. This is honestly what I've been studying for years, going back into the files for this training because I know this is going to be a good one coming into convention for these next 60-ish days. So let's go ahead and get into it. Good to see everybody. Dreamers, Cedric, how are we feeling coming into today? Let me know, and let's go ahead and get started with today's training. Let's get a little bit of gratitude down below. What is everybody grateful for coming into today? You already know we're live. It is game time. We're not missing it. We're here. Here we go. The 9 principles. Developing a leader within. There we go. This is a good one. Awesome, awesome. IG, happy Tuesday. Rise and shine. Grateful to be alive. So grateful for the family, for God, for each and every single one of you. This is a day we've never seen and a day we will never see again. So let's go ahead and make the most of it. Love it, love it. So here we go. Let's get in. 9 principles to really developing. This is crucial. Because at the end of the day, you're going to realize that every single one of us, there's a learning curve, right? There's things and experience that needs to happen in order for us to be able to truly understand things at a deeper level. This is why the acronym is TIME. Things I must experience. So this is crucial. Block Fresh Legend in the building. Let's get to it. Here we go. Tina, how are you? All right. So today's training, number 1, the first key John C. Maxwell talks about is priorities, okay? He says number 1 is mastering our priorities, right? One of the biggest hindrances, even Emerson, he says the toughest thing for man or for woman is to be able to stay focused long enough to allow what it is that we're looking to manifest go from dreams into reality. So priorities. Now, even for me, I know what it's like to go ahead and wake up and kind of just let the day fly. Drop some 3s down below. If you guys know somebody like that, they kind of just wake up and they just wing it. Whatever happens, happens. You guys know somebody like that? The difference is Jim Rohn talks about creating a to-do list, right? The night before, planning out the day that's coming ahead of time. And this is priorities. When we start to time block, when we start to really get intentional with the day, like we start to run the day and the day is not running us. Okay. So this is crucial. Number 2 is going to be character, right? Character is the foundation of leadership. And what I mean by character is this. Anybody can be happy. They can be joyful when things are going well, when it seems like everything is going up. But the real key is, what is the character like when maybe things aren't going our way? When maybe our family doesn't see what we see, maybe our best friends are telling you this is a waste of time. You're never going to be able to make it happen. What does our character look like when it seems like nothing is really going in our favor? This is the difference, because I've noticed along the years, along the journey, there's going to be days where we don't necessarily feel like getting up and doing the work. And I guarantee you, if you studied anybody who's great and you were to ask them, in fact, I was literally just listening to a video of Tom Brady yesterday, one of the greatest football players to ever play. And he was talking about if I were to say I don't feel good and I didn't show up on the days that I didn't feel like going, you would not know the quote unquote GOAT, one of the greatest ever quarterbacks to ever play as Tom Brady. Because it was those days, it was those moments that when I didn't feel like going, but I went anyways, that ended up creating and molding me into who you see as Tom Brady. So this is the difference. It's easy to go ahead and make excuses. I guarantee you, all of us right now, we can make 1,000 excuses as to why some things can't get done. But I can also tell you on the other side, there's only two ways this works. We can either make excuses or we can either have a story of why we actually made it happen. So that's number two. I got tired of making excuses. I got tired of blaming everybody. And when I got taught this, it changed everything for me. You see, every time that we blame somebody, there's one finger sticking out, but there's all these fingers sticking back at us. So instead of me blaming the president, the economy, what's going on externally, I say, you know what? I'm ready to take advantage of my life and start actually creating something for me when I was getting out of college. And it seemed like life was crashing from all different angles. That was huge. Sebs, what's going on, my brother? It's great to see you. Number three is going to be creating positive change. Creating positive change. Again, it doesn't matter where we come from. It doesn't matter who it is that we're talking to. At the end of the day, every single one of us, there's a way to see the positivity in whatever's going on. And even if it's little steps, it could be for today, maybe taking out the sugar, maybe taking out the junk food, maybe hitting the gym if we're not used to going, drinking a gallon of water, going out and maybe doing something that makes us a little bit nervous. I was talking to somebody the other day. He's like, D, I feel like I've not been myself lately. It's like, I don't know what it is, but I've always been an athlete. I love going to the gym, but he's like, man, I haven't been in months. I've literally just gotten off work. I've been working 60-hour pretty much weeks. And I would come home and I'm just tired. I'm beat. I said, you know what? Let's try something for today. I said, how would you feel if you went and you went to the gym right now? He's like, what do you mean, bro? I'm wearing a shirt. I got jeans on. I got Air Force. I said, forget about that. I said, how do you think you would feel right now if you were to go to the gym, you walk out and you got that pump, you're feeling good, you got the breeze flowing, you're ready to go get a nice healthy smoothie? He said, bro, I've missed those days. I said, why do we got to miss them? Let's go ahead and do it right now. He said, are you serious? I said, yes. And he literally, I had somebody else here. They had a membership and he doesn't have a member, but he could bring a guest. They literally left and they went straight to the gym. And he called me after. He said, bro, thank you so much for pushing me to actually get out there and do that. He said, I've been missing that. I don't know what it is, but it's just like, I just haven't felt like going. And he's like, yo, I'm about to go every single day now that I took that first step. And it just clicked to me again, how for many of us, we all go through life. Sometimes you need somebody to help you spark your fire. So that's huge. All right, next, here's the next one. The next piece is going to be problem solving, okay? Number 4, problem solving, turning obstacles into opportunities. He was also telling me, he's like, D, I'm working a lot of hours. I'm working 60 hours a week. I don't really have a lot of time. I don't really have a lot of time to build my business. I said, you know what's interesting? You work at a fast food restaurant, right? Every person you meet, you realize is somebody that you can actually exchange information, somebody that you can actually go ahead and connect with and now do business with and now actually create a positive change with. He's like, whoa, I never really thought about it like that. And this is all it takes. Sometimes just a little shift of perspective, right? Waddles D. Waddles, he said, it's not about doing certain things. It's about doing things in a certain way. And now he's literally going at the drive-thru and he can't wait to go ahead and meet the next person coming in the door because now he gets it. He sees how much opportunity is literally sitting at the table, and he literally just turned an obstacle into an opportunity. So I talk about this a lot. If you're working a job, if you have a full-time job, don't think about it as a negative, something to put down. Think about it as an opportunity to be able to network, to be able to fund your business, to be able to take yourself to that next level as a stepping stone. So that's huge. All right, it's all perspective. Next, number 5, attitude. A leader's greatest asset is his or her attitude, right? Again, you can check somebody's level most of the time by their attitude consistently. Again, you can see a leader, even if they're going through it, you're never really going to know. You won't really know if they're winning, and you won't really know if they're losing, because both sides, their attitude is in check. And I'd be lying to you if I told you this is easy. This is actually one of the toughest parts of the journey. This is the emotional intelligence aspects. Again, if it was easy, everybody would do it. And I'm going to tell you, this does take time. This is real deep work. This is literally healing. This is listening to audios. This is taking time to do self-reflection and do 3 questions every Sunday. We have 3 questions that we always ask ourselves. What did we do well? What can we do better? And what is the focus coming into the week? Because it's always an attitude of we can get better. There's always a way to sharpen the sword, right? So again, it's all about perspective. Next, give me a few. I'm almost done. I'm wrapping up. I got 3 more for you. 7 or 6 is going to be, I got 4 more. 6 is going to be servitude, okay? Servanthood. Servanthood. Servanthood is literally just leading by example. You know, people don't really listen to what we say as much as they do is watch what we do. This is the key. It took me a long time to realize this, but people will not do it much as we say as they will as watching us do what we do. And now they'll actually take the step, because a boss will tell you what to do, right? We've all had a boss. We've all had people, hey, you got about 30 minutes to take a bathroom break and come back. A boss will tell us what to do. But you see, a real leader, a leader will lead by example. A leader will not just tell you. A leader will get in the trenches and actually do it alongside you. That's why I'm on tour right now. That's why I'm traveling. That's why I'm literally going city to city, state to state, literally the first since almost day 1 of 2025 and a couple months before, because I want to lead by example. I don't want to just tell you guys to go and build your network and go meet new people and go do events. I want to lead and show you that I'm leading by example. I'm also doing these things. A leader won't tell you to do something that they are not doing themselves. A real leader, okay? That's huge. Next, 7 is going to be vision. Vision, being able to see and not just see the future, but also being able to share it. You see, a great leader is excellent at being able to share the vision. So my question to you is, how are we sharing the vision to social media, to our family, to individuals that we're talking to? Because everybody wants to be a part of something that is bigger than them. So when it comes to the vision, where do you see yourself in the next 90 days? Where do we see ourselves towards literally the end of this year? I see us walking on stage, traveling, all of us going out to Riviera Maya in Mexico, celebrating all of the work and all the success and all the achievements that's been happening these past couple months. This is what I see. This is what I know. I envision it. I feel it. I embody it, right? So this is all key principles when it comes to developing the leader within and also developing other leaders as well. Next is going to be self-discipline. 2 more. Stay with me. Self-discipline is the bridge between our goals and our achievements. Say that one more time. Self-discipline is the bridge between our goals and our achievements, right? Being able to stay consistent long enough. It's so easy to get distracted in 2025, but those that are locked in, that have their daily to-do list, that have their daily time blocking schedule and stick to it, obviously there's going to be things that happen in life, but for the most part, if we can have an outline, if we can do the best we can do, right? Some of the greats always say there's 2 things. We can always put in, do the best we can do. And other than that, it's out of our hands. Okay. So that's self-discipline. Number 9, last but not least, is going to be personal growth. This is it. This is 9 simple principles that each and every one of us can go out and apply right here, right now into 2025. Personal growth is simply always keep learning. Even for me, this is why I'm still going to events, still getting on Zooms. I'm still listening to the greats even present what it is that we're doing, because I want to learn. You know, last night I'm literally on the call with Brian Carruthers, Elizabeth Gardner. I've heard this thing 100+ times, but I'm still here with my pen and pad, listening, hearing their tonality, hearing how they use metaphors, hearing how they're really able to paint that vision. So personal growth, always be learning. The moment that we know everything is the moment that we know nothing. So I made an intentional decision years ago that I'm always a student. No matter how much money, no matter how many accolades, no matter what happens, always a student, because there's always different levels, right? What we think is incredible is actually pretty small to somebody else. So there's always levels to the game. So with that being said, fam, this is my 9 principles to growth coming straight from the man himself, Mr. John C. Maxwell, one of the greatest leaders of all time. So family, I hope you guys got a little bit of value. If you did, drop some 9s down together. Drop some 9s down for yourself, because this is that season for you to shine. And if nobody told you lately, I believe in you. I'm proud of you, fam. And I'm telling you, this is the year to go out and make greatness happen. So I got your back, fam. Remember, we can be, do, and have anything we can hold in our mind. We can hold it right here in our hand. It's game time. Let's get to work. Jojo, I see you. I'll see you in Dallas soon. Let's go.